Florence Square, where culture meets business. Florence Square, where culture meets business.
So,
No code here, okay.
we're getting started now. Welcome to Square Biz Podcast here at Florin Road, 2251 Florin Road, at Florin Square. I am your host, Aaron Boyce, and who are you?
I am Ebony Strain, the co-host on today.
Okay, wait. So, you're not Robin Rosehamer?
I am not, I am Ebony Strain.
What did you do to Robin Rosehamer?
Now, what did you do to Robin?
Okay. How come it gotta be by me, huh?
Because I don't even know who Robin is.
You don't know?
Can you explain who Robin is,
Well,
please?
see. Robin Rosehamer was my co-host for the past 500 or 600 episodes.
All right.
We only did like 5, but it sounds better. 500, 600, and she decided that she's going to pursue her education more to get her PhD. I know, to get her PhD. Now, if you know Robin Rosehamer, you know that she's smart as a whip. And she's only getting her PhD, that when she comes back, it's gonna make me look even more inadequate being around her. That's the only reason. The only reason. Ask her, she'll tell you.
I will.
But I called you up and I said, Ebony, my co-host, Robin Rosehamer, is leaving to get her PhD. I said, I need somebody who's witty and warm and intelligent and beautiful. And then I said, do you know anybody like that?
I don't believe that's how the conversation goes, but I'm gonna roll with you here. I'm gonna roll with you.
Or did it go, please come and help me?
I believe it
Was
went
that
something like that. I
Pretty
believe
much.
it went the
Pretty
latter
much.
half.
Please come and help me. Especially, it was such short notice.
Like
And-
yesterday, Charlotte.
Okay, really? Yesterday?
We talked yesterday.
Okay. You know something?
I'm gonna bring everything to your remembrance here.
Okay. So yesterday, and she's here today, and I'm very, very happy about that.
Thank you for having me.
So I know you. These folks don't know you. Why don't you share something about who Robin?
Ebony
Look at that. See that? Look.
He wants me to be Robin so bad. Unfortunately, I am Ebony Strain.
Ebony Strain. Who is
Who's
Ebony
Ebony
Strain?
Strain?
Yes.
So Ebony Strain is a wife of, it'll be 19 years on the 30th of this month. I have 3 beautiful children. My son is 27, my daughter's 20, and my baby is 15. Ebony is an advocate in the community. Just some of my history, working all my life, working the last 28 years of my life. I started off working for staffing agencies, right tender age. I did that for about 10 years. And after that, I went over to the Greater Sacramento Urban League. That's where I met you at, Aaron,
That is,
at the
yes.
Greater Sacramento Urban League.
Yes.
I worked there for about 5-6 years, and then I went over to the Sacramento Job Corps, and we were reintroduced there. Well, I don't think we had never lost touch, but I saw you over there as well. And most recently, I am at a Fortune 500 construction company as a HR recruiting supervisor, staffing and hiring for Velara Building Systems, which is on McKellen Air Force Base. So, working at this Fortune 500 company for the last 6 years, and great opportunity because my deal was to help people that look like me. I understood that it was, a hard taskmaster for us to get jobs and, for us to get just the start that we deserve, whether if we were qualified or not. And so I take what I do seriously in regards to helping families, provide for their families. And throughout the years, I have been blessed because I've encountered a lot of relationships, like people that I gave their starts to. Now they're supervisors and owners of companies and, just well-to-do people. And so it's always good to network. I just recently, I started an opportunity to be an entrepreneur. I do work for a financial services company called Primerica, where we help people make, save, and protect their money. And my truth is, 10 years ago when I was at the Greater Sacramento Urban League, someone approached me with the opportunity and I said, no, I just wasn't ready. And then 5 years ago, the same opportunity, presented itself to me and I still wasn't ready. But 2 years ago, I said, you know what, this thing keeps coming full circle. And so for the last 2 years, I have studied, perfected, and have done great for myself. And not only for myself, but I've shown people how to make money for themselves and how to provide for their families. And so I'm in a position to help people become entrepreneurs and teach them that with this vehicle that I have in Primerica. And it's a nice vehicle because a lot of times you just need the right vehicle or the right people to stand with you or behind you or for you to push you along the way. And so that's what I have going on here.
Well, I got to tell you, one of the things that I'm very proud about this young lady is that when she told me that she was joining Primerica, I get a lot of people telling me about how they're going to join something.
Yeah.
You guys hear it all the time. I mean, there's so many multi-level marketing programs out there, and everybody join in, and they always want you to join. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then you ask them, well, how long have you been in the program, and what have you done? Mm-hmm. And so, when I was speaking with Miss Ebony, I won't say that her heart wasn't in the right place, but clearly her heart and her actions were not coinciding. Mm-hmm. Her heart was there perhaps, but the actions were not, and sure enough, she started to lag a little bit. Mm-hmm. And even though I'm not in her head, but I knew from other folk, when you got that lag, you tend to start dropping out. Mm-hmm. You get less and less activity until you're like, Mm-hmm. And that didn't happen to her. For some reason, maybe she'll tell you, in fact, she needs to do a workshop, because her brain kicked in. And all of a sudden, the energy and the activity and all that came into focus. Next thing you know, she's asking me, will I be on her Zoom? I'm like, well, why do I want to be on, should I be Zoom? She goes, well, because I'm speaking. You're speaking? Yes. In a Primerica conference, I'm speaking. Not a big one, but conference, right? What are you speaking about? Well, because I hit. Tell me about those numbers that you hit. So
you speak at the conferences when you do well for the company, and I did $10,000 in personal premium, and I recruited 10 people into the business, and so they asked me to speak. But to answer your question, which is good, because when I first was presented this opportunity, I didn't know a lot of people that looked like me that made the type of money that they talked about you can making. Like, I heard about people being a millionaire doing that. Where I come from, you don't hear about a lot of millionaires. I know about street millionaires, but I don't know about a lot of, Yeah, and so for me to be able to plug in and for me to talk to and glean from and learn from, it was just an amazing thing. And what's really important is, just thinking about it, I just didn't believe that it was possible. Mm-hmm. And I'm very grateful and thankful that people took me up under their wings that went through the program and were successful in the program and wanted to teach me the program. And so that's what it was all about. It starts with the belief system, but also having the right vehicles or the right people attached to you for you to succeed. So and I think we all have had to overcome adversity and challenges and just sometimes personal depression. I'm not saying that was you, but so often people have a depressive state in their lives that they got to really overcome. And for you to overcome whatever it was and then do that well and to continually do well, I'm waiting for the next speech in Hawaii. I don't know. The next trip is actually in Florida.
Okay.
But I don't know because, Primerica is such an amazing company. Instead of flying us out like the top producers, they fly you out, you and your spouse, or you can take one person free and they'll fly you out and you can have a great time on the company. Okay. But because of the pandemic, they're not flying anyone anywhere, but they're sending everybody $4,500 checks, which is amazing.
Okay.
So.
I I can be sad and accept the $4,500 check, right? Right. You know, I thought you were saying they're gonna have their next big event at like Old Sacramento or something. No.
Everything
Okay,
is via
okay,
Zoom just
okay.
because of the pandemic. So everything is via Zoom.
Which is no fun.
No, because this is great, you know, because I don't do a lot of the talking on this level. It's my life is Zoom, you know, and I had to perfect that because I'm not a Zoom type person. I'm a in your face talking type person, and so just having to restructure and develop some technical skills that I didn't even know that I had, you know, it's working out.
Did you know? Now see, this is the. I don't see Primerica up in there. Okay, fine. You don't.
I'm here.
But
Let me put it up there.
Did you know, and this is a teachable moment for you,
This is a teachable
Ebony.
moment. Okay.
Did you know that back in the 70s, the Commodores knew what's going to happen in 2020?
How did we know that?
And they wrote a song about it called Zoom.
Zoom.
You don't know the song?
Nuh-uh, never heard of it.
You know the song.
Back in the 70s.
You don't know Zoom by the Commodores?
I do not.
Zoom, I like to go far away from here.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
Maybe you're not.
Really?
Maybe
Really?
it's not the right version.
I'm gonna look that up.
Maybe it's not the right version.
It was a hit song, man. Okay. He's a baby. I get
Shame
that.
on
You
him.
know the song he's talking about?
He's a baby. He doesn't know.
You know the
anything.
song he's talking
And you
about?
Not
should.
really.
Okay. You do know that there's a group called the Commodores, right?
Yeah, we know the Commodores.
Well, look it up. Teachable moment. It was a hit song, and it was called Zoom.
Okay. And what year was this hit?
1970s.
Oh, okay.
1970s.
See,
Like I
that
said,
explains to me.
did I explain you?
During the 1970s, I was out crazy.
You was out over there.
Oh,
okay.
Huh?
Okay, all
So
right.
can you sing a
think I
little bit of that
remember that
song?
song.
I think I might have.
I don't know it all that well. Ask me to sing another song and I can, but that song not so well, okay?
Okay, sing another song for us.
Stop it. We'll do a duet one day. Okay. So you asking me, wow, why do we have a chessboard here?
Wow, why do we have a chessboard here?
I don't know. So anyway, because not yet, but in our second segment, I'm going to wow you with my chess
Skills.
grandmaster skills.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Grandmaster Dragon.
How long have you been playing chess?
Huh?
How long have you been playing chess?
I've been playing chess. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I have.
That
All
would
his
be
life.
Yes, I have.
that would be since yesterday.
Well, now, okay. If chess is a metaphor for life, thank you. Then
All
yeah,
your
I've been
life.
playing all my life
Okay, so tell me the fundamentals of the game.
to win. So,
Okay.
next.
And how do you do that?
You know something? What part of this is not the chess segment did you miss?
I can't wait for it because
Okay.
you got me intrigued now.
When the chess segment comes on, you will be intrigued. You're going to be
Thank
enlightened.
you.
However, it won't be me enlightening you. I do have a gentleman by the name of Will.
Okay.
And your last name is Will
Delaney,
Delaney, and the name of the company is It's Your Move.
it's your move.
It's your move. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Which again is a metaphor for life.
That's it.
It's your move.
It's your move.
So
That's sweet.
he's going to be doing the enlightening. I'm going to be doing the moving of the pieces.
There you go.
All right. But we have another chess grandmaster up in here.
Okay.
We do, and that is Mr. Solomon. And he's with Pyramid Treasures. By the way, you should know that both Pyramid Treasures and It's Your Move are tenants here at Flower Square.
Okay.
Because we are Sacramento's Black Wall Street up in here. 85% black owned, including the owner. 60% women owned, 100% minority owned. And we're only getting better. We are expanding our museum, the Sojourner Truth Museum, the first African museum in Sacramento.
Wow.
We're gonna expand it from here to here.
Wow.
Okay.
Amazing. That's great.
Then we're gonna have a food court. A food
What kind
court.
of food?
well, that's TBA, but it's gonna be food that we're gonna like.
Okay, great.
Okay, you know.
forward to it.
I was thinking about having some well, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I like all food. I like all food. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite food?
I love Indian food, but it's not my favorite. But I love Indian food. Man, that's so good.
Like spicy.
Yeah,
Good spicy.
yeah.
Hummus?
But I do some, huh?
Hummus?
Hummus is good.
Yeah,
One of my favorites.
I can
Hummus
do.
is good with chips.
I can do. Yeah, hummus is best inside the bottle.
Never had it inside the bottle.
No, that's what I mean. Inside the bottle. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Went over my head, but got it.
I've had hummus, but yeah, it's not all that to me.
They have
To-
different flavors
to-
though,
to me.
so
Yeah,
they
that's
have
the key
different
right there.
flavors. Because we
However-
just had hummus, it's not.
However, after I eat the hummus and it doesn't agree with me, I can go to the brand new wellness center that's going to be in Flower Square as well.
Amazing.
So we're going to have a wellness center too.
Oh, okay.
So all of this is going to be happening right here. And did I mention the giraffes? No, we have giraffes.
Wonderful.
But we also going to have a 6,000 square foot multi-purpose room.
That's good.
That's going to be built outside
So it's
of the building,
expansion.
connecting to the building. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So 2 years from now, not only will the place look different, but traffic is going to be outstanding.
True.
And we're hoping that we're not going to be able to deal with these masks. Okay. You know, we're hoping that these are going to go away.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be nice?
that would be.
That would be
amazing.
nice. Although in some people's cases, the masks are probably good for the community. I'm just saying.
Either way, huh?
Either way. So I was talking about giraffes, and you brought these giraffes, and what's with these giraffes? And and by the way, I want to know. Look where I'm sitting.
Where?
Look where. No,
Uh-huh.
look where you're sitting.
Yeah.
Look where he's sitting.
Uh-huh. So-
And now look where King Solomon is sitting.
True. I am King Solomon.
There you go.
I am.
Speak on it.
There is King Solomon's in my family. you know?
Okay.
Like, this is my destiny. I was chosen to be King Solomon. You know?
Okay.
There was a lot of little guys swimming with me. I was the fastest. you know?
Okay.
So now let me say this. The thing is, I am King Solomon. This chair doesn't make me King Solomon.
Got it.
Right, I represent Pyramid Treasures, that's my business, so my thing is helping the community with vibrations through stones, through these giraffes, which are from Africa, and if you know about the situation, sometimes it's hard for them to get the tools, and based on like the relationships you have with people determines on, a lot of stuff, how stuff moves in Africa and shit and all that stuff. So I got them because they represent, heritage. They represent, a value, stuff that I hold value. And like giraffes, elephants, basically anything that reminds me of culture, I love. You feel me? So I am culture. I am King Solomon, and this is King Solomon's culture.
And so in your store, in your unit, the giraffe is for sale?
Giraffes are for sale.
And the staff that I see next to you, that's for sale?
I have other staffs for sale. This particular staff is not for sale. I use these staffs and the giraffes for pictures for, Florence Square, when we hold events.
The shirt that you're wearing, is that for sale?
Yes, the shirt that I'm wearing is for sale.
Okay.
Crystal Pyramid, and if you know culture, which you should know about the Sankofa bird, you should know about the pyramid, and for those that don't know, it's symbolic because the bird represents our people, our culture, right? And if you notice, the feet are here and the head is turned the opposite way, right? So symbolic is the bird is looking back, right? So the bird is going back to get this egg. This egg symbolizes our children as a culture, as a people. So it's basically symbolizing don't forget to teach, go back and teach the knowledge to your children, to pass that on. You feel me? So that's why I chose this symbol to represent what I'm about. you know, and I'm about reaching back, teaching the kids about who they are as a people
Yes.
before slavery, before
Yes.
the change. Like we like focus on that so much in our history, but we forget about all the thousands of years before that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a part of my symbology, and that's why like I wear it, and that's what it represents.
And so when I walk into Pyramid Treasures, I mean, between the music and the overall ambiance of it, it does take someone back to where you're saying, back to a time that isn't taught in the history books.
Right.
So how did you come across this as your idea to sell in your store?
Okay. So my father used to wear this gold ring, you know, and I used to focus on the ring. I used to love it, and he let me wear the ring, and I wore it for about 2 days, and he asked me to give it back, and I was like, you know, I'm trying to keep the ring, you know. He was like, you know, it's a stone, so it was a tiger's eye, you know, and I didn't know anything about stones. I just knew it was a gold ring, and I liked gold. And so when I did the research on the tiger's eye, you know, it got me into basically looking outside of myself, but basically looking within myself. Because what I believe is, you know, everything within is the same without, you know. So it's life is a reflection. So what I'm saying is that I started making jewelry. So when I started making the jewelry, people would always ask me, you know, where did I make it, you know, if I sold it. So I started selling it. And then as I started selling it, you know, I wanted to give people more than the jewelry. I wanted to give them a piece of me. So I opened the shop, you know, and I put a piece of me in the shop. And that's why it is decorated the way it is. That's why you see the giraffes. That's why you see the jewelry. That's why you see the stones, the crystals. You see King Tut, you know, all of that is just based off of when I want you to go back and feel your royalty through your ancestry. That's the purpose of my shop. So when you walk in, the vibes and the music, the paint, down to the things that I sell represent, you know, who I am as a person, which represents who we are as a people.
Cool that. All right, sir. So I was just writing down, you know, everything within is the same without.
Everything within is the same without. We are a reflection of everything.
Yes. So whenever we hear something magnificent, we gotta write it down. So that, you know, so that we can assign it to forever, you know? So thank you. We want you to stay for our second segment. In fact, maybe you will stay, but I'm gonna play some chess. Maybe you're gonna save me. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't need saving. I got this, okay?
You're a Grand Dragon, right? Master Dragon. You're a master.
Well, I'm a master of something.
Oh.
So we're going to, you know, this is Square Biz Podcast at 2251 Florida Road. And we invite you to return for segment 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.